This is series number 2 in our functional series. We're going to do a Tongs series focusing on pinch strength. Again, I have Stacey here with you and me, and we're going to go through the 3 pinches. The first pinch, and I'm going to have Stacey decide which Tongs that she wants. I'm going to show you guys first. The first one is a key pinch. After I demonstrate all 3 pinches, we're going to go back and complete each one. So the first one is a key pinch. You're going to use the side of your index finger and your thumb. The most important thing when completing this series is that you are comfortable with these tongs. They do extend back, and you want to make sure that you keep yourself safe. Make sure that you consult with your occupational therapist to see if they're appropriate exercise for you. The reason why we're using these is because they actually do have that ability to help your finger go into extension or your thumb to go into extension. So you're going to do your key pinch. That's our first pinch. The second pinch is a 2-point pinch. So you're going to use your index finger and your thumb. That looks great, and you're going to pinch. And the third pinch is a 3-point pinch. You're going to put your index finger and your middle finger and your thumb. So those are the 3 pinches that we're going to complete. So, Stace, we're going to start with the key pinch. And you know what, I typically tend to be somebody who does these in repetitions. We're going to complete 10 repetitions. So you can go ahead, Stace, you can get started. A lot of people like to do pinches to fatigue or exercise to fatigue. I'm fine with that. Just make sure before you begin this that you do get comfortable with these tongs. There are several different types of tongs that we can use. Some have more resistance, some have less. Some have a bigger space for you to place your fingers. Really, sit down. I know Stacey and I are standing. Get comfortable while you're completing this. And make sure that you maintain good control with the unaffected hand. How many do you have going there, Stace?
20.
20. So, like I said, if you fatigued before that, you don't have to complete the full, 10 sets, 10 reps, 2 sets. If you can, great. But this is going to be a great way to show progress. So the next pinch that we're going to do is our 2-point pinch. Yeah, that looks good. And we're going to go up and down. The great thing about this too is it really isolates the hand. We have 2 parts of the hand. One is for function, one's for stabilizing. And this is a great way for us to improve that fine motor and that pinch strength as we can continue to progress after we've had an injury. Stacey has been working on her strengthening at home as well, and I have issued her several of these exercises programs that she's completing at home. So. Typing is a tough one. This is a great way to work on those functional activities. I love that Stacey's throwing that in here too, on how this can relate to functional tasks that we complete. That's looking great. Are you counting? Because I'm not counting.
17 million.
Oh my God. And we did talk about repetitions, so you're doing quite well. The third pinch that we're going to point out again is our 3-point pinch. You can take a rest, and that's going to be your first 2 fingers and your thumb. And you're going to go up and down. And again, when you're completing these, we're not looking for speed. We are looking for nice quality movements. We want to get you using your hand. We want to get you back in there. We want to bring this hand into function. And these are just several ways that Lisa and I have come up with to get you to do that. And along with working with the tongs, which are common household objects that typically everybody has in there, which is why we're pointing out tongs, and we have a couple other series, is they're there right at your fingertips at home for you to be able to use. How's that feeling? So Stacey and I are kind of rolling along here as we go, but at home, if you feel like you need to take a rest or you feel like you need to stop, please do that. You also can press pause, you can rest the hand. If you feel like the hand is getting tight, because that can happen often, what you can do is you can bring it down, you can do some stretches, you can just relax it. There's all different ways, but please take rest breaks. We don't want you to overwork the hand, we want you to strengthen the hand. How are we feeling, Stace?
I'm ready to do the next set.
We have 2 bonus exercises that we're going to throw into this pinch series. The first one is isolating the index finger. We're going to show you how to do that one. Again, you want to make sure that you maintain good control of your tongs with your unaffected hand. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your index finger on top of the tong, and it's just like if you were pressing the space button on a computer while you're typing, and you're going to work isolating that index finger. And that looks great.
Slow down and watch myself.
And that's a good point that Stacey's talking about here. Slow down, work on that coordination, take your time, and really focus on working that finger. How you feeling? How many did you do?
10.
So we'll take a little rest. I'm going to have Stacey do 10 more, and then we'll show you our last exercise. You got it in ya?
Great.
All right. I'm telling you, I can feel my finger working. I don't know about you, but we are just tapping right into that muscle and really strengthening up that index finger. Our last and final exercise in the pinch tongs series is finger opposition. And again, there's all different types of tongs that you can use depending on how much range of motion and how much movement you have in your hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the pad of our thumb on the bottom of the tongs, and we're going to put our fingertip on top, and we're just going to go through each finger, and we're going to work on finger opposition. Now, if some of these exercises are tough, continue with just working the key pinch or the 2-point or the 3-point pinch. These are ways that you can show progress, ways to upgrade your exercise program, and ways to improve your coordination. That looks great.
Coordination.
Yeah.
Coordination.
So not only are we working coordination here, we're working up that strength, and we're building strength in the hand. And again, everybody's going to be a little bit different, so please make sure that if your hand feels like it's getting tight or if you're feeling like it's getting fatigued, that you take a rest. You can still continue to play the series or press pause, but stick with us. Lisa and I are here to keep you motivated, get you moving at home, get your hand working. Thank you very much.